Hi, Kaune. Okay, so now we are looking at your 8 words that have the word air in them. So we know that when you can recognize within a bigger word, a smaller word that already is recognizable as a word on its own and has a meaning on its own, then we can go ahead and code that word as a word in the big word, right? So we know that AIR spells the word air. I breathe fresh air. I breathe in and out. What you breathe in and out is called air, right? Okay, so we can recognize that each one of these words, just by glancing at them and looking at them, we can see the word air, 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 and air. So we can see the word air in all of these words, okay? Let me make the sounds in all of them and then spell all of them. Number 1, ch, air, chair, ch, air, chair. How do we spell chair? CHAIR, chair. CHAIR, chair. CHAIR, chair. And then we have number 2, air, hair. Air, hair. How do we spell hair? HAIR, hair. HAIR, hair. HAIR, hair. I'm going to come back to these 2. Let's do number 5. Airs, stairs. Airs, stairs. Please go up stairs. Airs, stairs. Let's spell it. STAIRS, stairs. STAIRS, stairs. STAIRS, stairs. Air, pair. Air, pair. PAIR, pair. PAIR, pair. PAIR, pair. Air, fair. Air, fair. FAIR, fair. FAIR, fair. FAIR, fair. Okay? So for these 3 words, you can see the word air in the coding in the word. You can see the word air in the coding in the word. You can see the word air in the coding in the word, right? But how we are going to break down those sounds, we are going to separate the AI and the R. So in these 3 words, how you would break down the sounds is that you would separate the AI from the R. So what it will sound like is a, like in the word said. I said something very nice to my friend. Said, said. So this AI sounds like air, and then it's followed by a r. So how do we break down the sounds in this word? A, R, E, hairy. A, R, E, hairy. D, A, R, E, dairy. D, A, R, E, dairy. F, A, R, E, ferry. F, A, R, E, fairy. Okay? So let's make the sounds again in the word hairy. A, R, E, hairy. Let's spell it. HAIRY, hairy. H-A-I-R-Y, hairy. H-A-I-R-Y, hairy. And the sounds, number 4, are D-E-R-E, dairy. D-E-R-E, dairy. Spelling, D-A-I-R-Y, dairy. D-A-I-R-Y, dairy. D-A-I-R-Y, dairy. Sounds, F-E-R-E, fairy. F-E-R-E, fairy. And the spelling, F-A-I-R-Y, fairy. F-A-I-R-Y, fairy. F-A-I-R-Y, fairy. Okay, so we're going to look now at 12 more words, and you will see that in these 12 words we have the letters A-R-E, right? Usually that sounds like R. How are you today? But you will notice that in all of these remaining words, A-R-E sounds like air. It sounds like air that we just looked at in air, chair. So the A-R-E in all of these words sounds exactly like air. Okay, so I'm gonna move quickly now. There's only 3 minutes left. Sounds, b-air, bear, b-air, bear, B-A-R-E, bear, B-A-R-E, bear, k-air, care, k-air, care, C-A-R-E, care, C-A-R-E, care, b-air, f-oot, barefoot, b-air, f-oot, barefoot, B-A-R-E-F-O-O-T, barefoot, B-A-R-E-F-O-O-T, barefoot, m-air, mare, M-A-R-E, mare, M-A-R-E, mare, d-air, dare, D-A-R-E, dare, D-A-R-E, dare, s-qu-air, square, s-qu-air, square, S-Q-U-A-R-E, square, S-Q-U-A-R-E, square, s-k-air, scare, s-k-air, scare, S-C-A-R-E, scare, S-C-A-R-E, scare, sh-air, share, sh-air, share, S-H-A-R-E, share, S-H-A-R-E, share, gl-air, glare, gl-air, glare, G-L-A-R-E, glare, G-L-A-R-E, glare, sp-air, spare, sp-air, spare, S-P-A-R-E, spare, S-P-A-R-E, spare, st-air, stare, st-air, stare, S-T-A-R-E, stare, S-T-A-R-E, stare, be-w-air, beware, be-w-air, beware, B-E-W-A-R-E, beware, B-E-W-A-R-E, beware, B-E-W-A-R-E, beware, B-E-W-A-R-E, beware, S-T-A-R-E, stare, S-P-A-R-E, spare, G-L-A-R-E, glare, S-H-A-R-E, share, S-C-A-R-E, scare, Square, square, Dare.